Yo, what's the Latin bass acid? What's up? What's happening? A little underdressed, but all my stuff is inside the compartment, so we're gonna roll like this. Hopefully you guys wake up early in the morning with me. It's not early, but it's early enough. Because today marks the day that we reset our BBL Plus giveaway. We now only have to catch ourselves a 4-pounder. A 4-pounder would pay out for this particular occasion. A 4-pounder will pay out a $300 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card, and that is courtesy of many gentlemen. Yours truly, Jason in Michigan, Rude, Moon, and primarily Faith, as Faith yesterday generously contributed mathematically $175. Also, we'd like to thank Rob, because Rob chipped in. He chipped in a quarter. We are gonna go to an area where I usually frequent. It is foggy out here, not too foggy. Where I know BBLs reside on the daily. I'll see. There is a little bit of a fog out here. There's more fog on this side than there is on the other side. Fog, it's just a little bit. There's a little bit more breeze than I expected over here. On the other side, there is not that much breeze. I was hoping there wouldn't be a lot of breeze, so I mean, I'll still throw my top water, but I could have thrown my top water and be the only ripple in town. And I assure you, the air is nipping at me, bros. But it is the excitement that has caused me to not feel the air. There is some eelgrass on here. Well, son of a fish, we are not going to throw a top water because there is eelgrass floating. Too much eelgrass to run a top water. It's cold. Ah, you can't see it. Ah, I just blew into your faces all weird like. All right, let's turn the chat on and see what's going on. Yo, what up, Faith? GM, Creel Tater. Tim, what up? Bromance. Okay. All right, guys. Remember, next BBL Plus pays out $300 to somebody. Somebody, I don't know who, but somebody has a chance to win $300 on the next 4-pounder. If I could ever get my rod, the line in the water. Where are we on this map? Okay. It's just gonna take a 4-pounder, bro. Old school, what's happening? Drill, what up? Oh, I want to put my hood up, bros. It is nippy out here. Is Yak trying to disappear? Yakety yak. You might not come back. All right, guys, let's focus a little bit. We got to get this fish in the boat. Oh, it is. It is a little nippy out here. All right, I'm in the area that I would like to be. I can feel it. Oh. Yo, bromance, I'm all right, bro. Yesterday, last night, we got treated. We didn't get tricked. We got treated to a Game 7. Now that right there, guys, is a treat for all. A Game 7. Wow, maybe not a treat for those who are in the Blue Jays camp, but it is a treat for all of us. It is a treat for all of us to enjoy one more game until baseball hibernates. So one game for all the marbles, guys. To the victor go the spoils, and we shall see what happens. Faith. Uh-oh, guys. Faith is still on the giving train. I better catch this BBL Plus before Faith starts going crazy. But Faith, I will enjoy some Chick-fil-A on that, dude. You ain't got to tell me twice, bro. I usually can't be bought, but with some Chick-fil-A, dog, we get close. We get close. We get very close to turning into Shiznookie and turning, but that is not the usual. It's just Faith. He makes it very tempting with that Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna throw top water out here, guys. Why not? But the first thing that I gotta do is put on a glove, bro, because this fog right here is causing things to get cold, wet, cold and wet. He's at Bojangles right now. Dude, just FYI, Faith, that Chick-fil-A might have to wait until Monday. So it'll be a treat for Monday because I gotta save my appetite. I'm going to this party and I was told there's so much food that I'm gonna have to loosen my belt. And don't worry, guys. I was sort of invited to this party. Sort of. At one point in time, I was invited to this party many moons ago. Oh, well. Faith may have got a couple of people to subscribe from the bank. He's like, yeah, that was me, dog. Tune in. So we appreciate Faith going above and beyond, getting people to subscribe or attempting to. Colin? I didn't see you pop in. Colin? Come on, baby. One time, you know you want to. Look at that little bubble trail I'm leaving. You can find me, dog. One time, son. I'm just a little top water blowing bubbles. I like bubbles. Ploppity plop, plop, plop. Hit me up, dog. Up on top. Come on, baby, one time. Give me that blow up, son. Rob was telling me about a vato using a buzz bait and catching some fish, but I was all like, bro, buzz baits, they just don't work for me. Biz baits, yes. Buzz baits, not so much. Do I think the fish are cold like me? Maybe. 62 degrees. Maybe they got a little chilly. Oh, dude, I put a new tip on the on my rod. It's not the best tip, but it is definitely a new tip. So I might be able to utilize the jerkbait a little bit better. But for now, we'll throw it on the rod that it lies. That it lies upon. Why would he say lies upon? Well, because, bro, they're both laying down right there. And it is lying on the rod, bro. Couple more times with this mag, Dizzy. Down the hatch. And then we'll see what's up. I know everybody has tuned in. Faith, much love, bro. We appreciate those kind words. And we have all been in those moments where the Holy Spirit just says, I think you should do this. And then you just do it, Doug. And that's what we do. There are moments where you're like, this is the time where I need to shine. And boom. So Faith has now helped out the homies. Remember, gentlemen, we are fisher of men. Fishers of men. By the way, guys, yesterday, it seemed like my eyeballs got sunburnt or something. Because they were red all night. I'm gonna have to start putting on my sunglasses. Is this call for, bro, we should have brought him out of retirement. That's a good idea there, Tim. But Senor Wiggs he's gonna outlive his hook. Because his hook is looking a little rusty. I don't know how far the rust has gone, but he might outlive his hook. Then we're gonna have to put a new hook. And I mean, that's just how gangster he is, bros. To the Pino. That's what the line is. To the Pino. Let's go. Not only does he still exist, bros, but he got some homies. He now resides with Valdi and the Lizard. Yo, bro, Mr. Wiggles, I'm telling you, you can visit him in the Smithsonian when he gets requested to be put up for exhibit. What would the exhibit be? I don't know. American stupidity or something. I don't know. Bro, Unlimited has not only tried to buy him, Unlimited has tried to pay people to eliminate him. All right, guys. Let's focus here. Tell Scott to holler at me, man. There's a bite. Oh, and there's a miss. All right. Oh, my butt's missing now. Okay. So we're going to see how well this McDizzy works without its spade butt. Who is out there nibbling homies' butts? Butt nibblers, huh? We're going to start the day off with some butt nibblers. Yo, Tim, Mr. Wiggles is he's not a boat ramp worm, though we have caught off of a boat ramp worm, which I don't know where that guy went. I should have also added him to the fabled tales, but Mr. Wiggles is an OG that just rolled with me, fresh out the pack. It's like we were young bloods together, and then next thing you know, we went through many battles together, and he found his way back back to multiple BBLs when times were tough. And he wanted to, butt nibbler. All right, guys. This is not the BBL that we are looking for, but sadly, we have punctured this fish's eye bulb. We have pulled a Jennifer on this fish, a moderator, as it were. Pobrecito. But I let you know, my dude, that you are the fish that keeps the streak alive. So thank the good Lord that the streak continues. That means that we have gone 30 times 5 plus some double-digit number of days of consecutive non-zeros. Poor little homie. Why? Why did we have to go through the eye? No. We apologize, little homie. That was definitely a baby bass live. But yak, the amount of times that I have snapped a rod with these hook sets is 0. That must have been grass right there, guys. But we must set the hook in grass and everything. We have never snapped a rod, bro. Well, none of these. We have snapped a rod. It was a Falcon rod back in the day, but we snapped that sucker on a, I don't even think it was on the hook set though. We snapped that on a striper way before the rod cast existed, bro. Way, way, way back in the day when I was fishing Bassmaster Opens, I snapped one on a striper, but that is not today. Okay, guys. Now, yeah, it was back in the day, dog. So here we go, guys. You know what this means. Though we are super focused on trying to get... Is that a bite? Okay, guys. I think I tapped him once too many times. I let him know I knocked on the door too many times. And I was like, yo, bro, anybody in there? And he's like, something's not right. Something's not right. So, you know what time it is, guys. Since we have kept the streak alive, here we go. Unlimited. Do not raise the volume because you are going to wake up everyone in your household. Do not raise the volume, but here we go. And just in case Unlimited has raised the volume, we will sing it very, very softly. Here we go, guys. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is a streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is a streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is a streak that never ends. Homies. Homies, that is, again, 30 times 5 plus some double-digit number of days of consecutive non-zeros. Oh, man. We have seen the ups and downs that nature throws at us, and we have gone out there, weathered the storm. Tim wants a different jam. Let me clear my throat. All right, guys, let's focus. Let's focus. We lose focus. And then if we lose focus, somebody's going to come in and say, hey, bruh, this guy ever catch fish? We'll be like, actually, no, we don't, guys. We just kind of hang out, float on the boat. This is a floating Oprah show. You get a BBL, you get a BBL, and you get a BBL Plus. Look under your seat, guys. Right now, you have a gift card from Taco Warehouse or Bass Pro Shop. Just kidding, guys. You do not. But I'm just saying, this is the floating Oprah show. We don't catch fish. All we do is have talks about life. We're just like, yeah, guys, life. Funny, right? So quirky. Life and the things that it makes happen to us. Good times, guys. Unlimited already has a dance routine. That's what's up, dog. In my book, that is not wrong, but that doesn't mean that my book is right. So, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna slow my Mag Dizzy's roll. Actually, what I should do, even though I never do it for any other reason, I should replace this Mag Dizzy with another Mag Dizzy because it doesn't have its butt. I've caught many fish without a butt. I mean, that fish right there was evidence of, this fish right here might be evidence of, they gotta be small, bro. Or I gotta be losing my mind. One or the other. Oh! Does Unlimited have Trump-like moves? Now, Steve, don't sell Trump short, bro, because what you may think of him, good or bad, for his age, you gotta say, bro, those dance moves, I mean, he might be able to swoon a couple of ladies still. Of course, they've got to be like older ladies, but, you know, because the younger generation is not into moves like that. They're into like different, more, let's say, scandalous moves. I don't know if scandalous is the right word, but more provocative. That's the word. More provocative moves. Oh. Arch Manning is starting today. Old school, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not really a fan of Arch Manning. I just don't think he's big enough for the moment. You know, I think he's just kind of, he needed more time to, or maybe, here's the thing, maybe we're expecting too much of him too soon, because he's not the saving grace, the quarterback that he needs to be right now for Texas. Now, maybe if Texas was like a better all-around team, then he could have time to grow in that position, right? But he just kind of, he's needing to do too much. But I mean, also, he is missing a lot of stuff, like open receivers and whatever, you know, like missing reads and stuff, but whatever. the heck? What is Unlimited talking about? There's something going on at the park over there, bros. Because there's like a whole bunch of cars parked where I wouldn't expect them to be parked. They're like on the grass. What is going on? I never really see a setup like that. Yak? A team? A TM? What are you talking about, Yak? Wow. So he might be there because of his last name, bro, but he is like the expectations thrown on him, like for him to be Peyton or Eli, like that. I mean, I'm not even gonna say his grandpa. I think it's his grandpa. But the expectations for him to be that is because of his last name. The dude he's not filling those shoes just yet. So I think he does have a lineage to uphold, but I think that he's going to do it more than likely in a more proper fashion than, and I mean going pro, in a more proper fashion than Bronny, than LeBron did with Bronny. Because at least he will have some street cred, you know, been in the game, played, and been on the stage. I doubt he'll go pro this year because there's no reason to. He'll make his money off of NIL in college because now there's no reason to go pro early. If you can go NIL and just make money in college, then if it were me, it is not me. Watch out, bro. If it were me, I would milk college for the entire 4 years and then go to the pros, because back then you wanted to go to the pros before you got hurt. So, because college wasn't paying. Well, at least not above board. But now, bro, stay in college as long as you can. You get paid either way. And that's what I would do, bros. But whoever listens to me? Nobody. Nobody. There is no push to go to college, to go to the pros, because especially, bro, when you know that college is usually easier than the pros, because sometimes it's mainly the system and just people put into certain spots or whatever, right? In college, because you have random kids that just show up out of nowhere, and, well, of course not out of nowhere entirely, but you have a selection of all these kids that are learning the game or learning the mindset. But in the pros, these guys are legit. This is, like, they're animals. So it's harder in the pros. The guys that you could outrun in college, you no longer can outrun them, because every single person in every position is the top notch. I mean, it may not look like it on some teams like the Cowboys when their freaking defense doesn't know what to do at all. Well, that means that person was still good enough to be on the team, but they still suck. But they'll still catch up to you, bro. They might not tackle you because they don't want to get hit or whatever the case may be. Who knows why the Cowboys do not know how to tackle. But it's a different ball game. So if you're in college, bro, just stay there. If you're in college, just stay there and enjoy it. Enjoy being in college and just handling business. Maybe going to a class. I mean, bro, I don't even know if these guys... Do you still need to pass classes in college? I have no idea. Or does the NIL pay for tutors that are just going to do your work and turn it in for you? Who knows? All I know is that it's a whole different ballgame. But I will tell you that with the NIL, it makes it a lot more difficult for gentlemen such as myself who are watching these games with particular interests, because now you cannot depend on the recruiting power of, let's say, because I am in this state, of an Alabama, right? Because it's like, oh, everybody used to want to go to Alabama, but now NIL me anywhere you want, bro. These players, they usually waited their turn to play and, you know, put in the time and the work necessary. They now say, peace out, homie. So the next man up might not be as good as the player that either got hurt or had to sit down for a little bit, get a breather. So it's just a whole different life that people have to adjust to. So you have to either evolve or go extinct. We are now throwing Don's chatterbait, and we are trying to evolve and throw something. Yo, Rob. You know, Don's chatterbait, it kind of reminds me of that dog Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. It reminds me of that dog. He just needs a red nose because he's under the water just when I see him. Oh, bromance coming through with the jokes. On stage, bromance. Hey buddies, welcome. This is my stand-up routine. I told Colin, my buddy, my pal, that I saw a car with an S on it. And a snail for the S. S-car-go. Oh, that's great, buddy. Bromance coming through. All right, we're going jerkbait now, guys. Or else we're going Mag Dizzy. I might put a fresh Mag Dizzy. We got 3 hundos on it. 3 hundos. Creel, we are throwing that mega bass. Yo, Rob, what's the status of the other side of the lake? Are the fish being productive? Or are they being rude? Come on, baby, one time. Mega bass for 300. What bait, or this bait comes with wussy hooks and breaks at any splash or from any splash on the water. What is a mega bass? You are correct, Creel. Welcome to On the Water Jeopardy. We have changed from being the On the Water Oprah show to On the Water Jeopardy. As these fish are in jeopardy of being caught. Now we've changed to a late night show, a late show of some sort. Uh-oh, unlimited's left. Unlimited left. Now it's time to catch them, dudes. Catch BBL Plus while Unlimited is not here. Where am I at on this map? Okay. But that guy looks pimp down there. Why are they not biting him? Slow there. Okay, also slow here. Only one tiny guy. Thanks for the update, Rob. I equate that to when truckers are on the highway and they'll be like, oh, 10-4, blah, blah, blah. We see any smokies or whatever out on the road. I have no idea. My trucker talk is weak. 10-4, good buddy. Oh, the sun is peeking out. Yep, Unlimited has his son watch Good Morning America. I didn't know that Good Morning America comes out on Saturdays, but Now we know, guys. Good Morning America, the Saturday edition. I thought that Unlimited would have woken his kid up for like Saturday morning cartoons, but instead, according to Creel, he is waking him up for Good Morning America. And I just assumed that he wants him to be up to date on the products that are available for the holidays or whatever the case is. I don't know what's on Good Morning America nowadays. I just know sometimes they have these, I think they do, or one of those morning shows has like a product like, oh yeah, these are great gift ideas for the holidays because Halloween is over, dudes. So now you know they're just gonna skip Thanksgiving and they're going straight to Christmas. What in the flip? Little flip! Little flip. Susie, what's happening? Hey, Susie, did you get the word that we are fishing for a $300 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card, courtesy of multiple people? Faith does have the lion's share of that generosity there, but we'd like to take the time to thank Faith, Moon, Jason in Michigan, who's probably still figuring out what today is or who he is. Stay on there, fool. You still on there? Who he is, and also Rude. Let's see what we got here, boys. I've already loosened the drag. Let's see what caliber of fish we are dealing with here. Not the BBL. I don't think so. Nope. Nope. Not the BBL. This is just a little Juan. Yeah, he's just a little Juan. Put a little Juan right here, guys. But we are good to go. Okay, this is just a little Juan. No big deal. This one brings no money to nobody. Puro little Juan. Shalom. Let me throw him on this side, bro. But he came off that Mag Dizzy, my dudes. Mag Dizzy. That's a dangerous, dangerous worm. Also, the Mag Dizzy with no butt. When you guys see a Mag Dizzy that needs to be thrown away, I see a Mag Dizzy that has like about 8 more fish in it. Negative. Grandmaster Franklin. I want to say Grandmaster Flex, but that is not correct. That was on the Mag Dizzy. It's a slow Texas rig crawl. I got to stay in hook setting position because that guy, if he was a smarter fish, he would have gotten away. I have been dragging. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. If I'm dragging a Texas rig and I go all the way to like here or beyond, now my hook set ability is very limited. So then I got to reel back to it and then hope the fish is there and then slam them. But if I do little movements and then reel back, not only does it slow down my worm and allow it to soak a little bit, it keeps me in a good hook setting position because if I go past that, there's a chance that the fish is going to let it go before I have a chance to slam them. So I got to stay focused. This morning I've missed a couple fish off of not being in good hook setting position. I mean, I have also caught fish doing stupidities, so you don't got to be that technical, but I'm just saying. Gets the hands warm. Did you? Bro, those bass, they make your hands cold because they put water on them, and then I'm like, oh, dude, I should have never touched that fish. So, Tim, I have put a toothpick in the butt of my worm. Not this worm, because this worm, I believe its butt floats anyways. I have put a toothpick there in the butt of the worm, and it brought no flotation. And I put a decent sized chunk in there. It brought no flotation to the worm. Now, I mean, could have been user error, bro. Maybe I was using toothpicks that are not balsa or whatever the case is. I just know that it wasn't helpful. Again, could have been user error. What is this truck over there? We're gonna have to use our phone binoculars to see what this truck is on the bridge. I don't know if I should agree with you or not there, Grandmaster. All I know is I guess it might. Let's see what this truck is out there. Maybe Rob can see it. It's a semi, and I think it's a tow truck. All right, it's a tow truck. It looked like it had a helicopter behind it, but it's just a tow truck. All right, guys, come on, one time, baby, one time. Let's see what time it is. We do plan to hit up this other area where we caught a mic off BBL. I should throw, I haven't seen any topwater or anything, bros. I could throw a topwater right here from this angle. I'm hitting a different spot on this hump. Throw a buzzbait. Moon, we already cut off that buzzbait, dog. The buzzbait, it's tripping, dog. We cut it off. We resurrected it from the bag o' goodies, and it did not. The zombie version of it did not do anything. Basically the same as the not undead version of it, and it just kind of, it didn't bring us any success. Now, Rob did say that some dude said he was throwing a buzzbait and catching fish, but I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell the masses because I can't get that buzzbait to catch me a fish. Snizook, I think you've changed your predictions multiple times, dog. I hate to go to the facts, as we call them here on the Rodcast, but I hate to go to the tape and rewind and say, Snizook, is this you commenting J's in 6? I rest my case. Because this is you now commenting J's in 7, correct, Snizook? Excellent. That's all I wanted to hear. Now, I said Dodgers in 6, but I was clearly wrong. But I have not amended, changed, altered, nor fudged my prediction. I have accepted it and said, oh well, my prediction was incorrect. But Snizook, on the other hand, has decided that he would like to still retain the title of Snookstradamus, even though his predictions are not spot on. But for the record, some of Nostradamus's predictions are pretty vague. So, I mean, if you make them vague enough, then they still have a chance to happen in whatever time frame like you exist in. We got faith chance, bro. Faith, 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 faith. We got faith chance. At some point in time, these guys are gonna try and throw me overboard. They're gonna be all like, dude, just catch a freaking 4-pounder, get that BBL plus, so we can go. Don't you know that my cart is going to expire if you don't hurry it up? And then I'm gonna have to shop again. Okay, let's see. Shiznooki's powers. Shiznooki, on what day do I catch the BBL Plus? What day in November do I catch it? And while you're at it, what or who will be the winner of said giveaway? if you would care to partake. Grandmaster's saying that we will get that monster. It doesn't even have to be like a monster, bro. It just needs to be a 4-pounder. Like, that is the lowest level of BBL you can have. We're not looking for a 6 like we were last month. We are looking for just an average run-of-the-mill BBL. We are not asking for anything more than that. That is all we need to do to trigger the giveaway. It's that simple. All right, a bomb's away with a topwater. I don't feel like topwater is the ticket right now. But maybe if we work it subtle enough. And they'll be like, oh, the cold killed this idiot. And now he's just twitching up there, ready to be eaten. We're gonna move in a little bit, guys. We are gonna go to that area where I caught the mic off BBL. But the problem is that in that area, there's not a lot of grass. There's structure and stuff, but not a lot of grass. And here, there's both structure and grass. Okay, we're tricking a bird to think that we are edible. Bird kept on flying around, swooping down a little bit. I mean, we're even giving these fish a chance because we're throwing a buttless Mag Dizzy. If we threw a butt-filled Mag Dizzy, it'd be game over for those fools. November 11th? November 11th. Okay. I almost feel like slapping Snazukstradamus. Snazukadamus. I feel like slapping him because... the heck? You're telling me it's going to take me 11 days to catch a BBL. All right, that's it. Time to prove this dude wrong. He wants to play games? Okay, let's play games, dog. He wants to disrespect the rodcast and say, yo, it's going to take you 11 full days to catch a 4-pounder. This guy must have been partying too hard on Halloween. Out here saying that kind of stuff. Though we should hurry because eventually we got to get off the water for some college football. Now everybody's like, just stay on the water, fool. Stay on the water. It's a great day. A nice cloudy day to catch some fish and blah, blah, blah. I mean, you guys are correct. Except Some guys got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go watch some college football. Crystal ball never lies. Susie said she thinks that we're going to catch it today. Yak said on a mega bass even. Oh, Grandmaster, dog, you're going to get a 4-pounder, bro. You're going to get a BBL. As long as you get out there and keep casting, dog, you'll get a BBL. That's not in question. You will get it, dog. The only time you don't have a chance to catch a BBL is when you stop casting, bro. They are out there. You'll come across them. You good, dog. Just keep fishing around and finding out. All right, dudes. So remember, guys, that tonight, U.S. versus Canada for the Baseball World Series. This is not the Olympics, but this is the World Series of Baseball. The U.S. versus Canada. Let's see what happens. And potentially, Shohei might be the pitcher, and hopefully he shows up with a little more focus than the game that he played. Who knows? We will see what happens. All I'm telling you guys is that it's going to be good. And Grandmaster, you never know, man. You might win this giveaway off of this 4-pounder plus that I catch. And then that will catapult you to then catch yourself your first BBL Drizzy. You never know, dog. Hold on. Snozook, you stayed up an entire baseball game. Welcome to being a little bit younger than what you are. You were able to stay up for a full baseball game. I'm proud of you, dog. Now, I would suggest that you stay up for this full baseball game tonight, Shiznookie, because it is for all the marbles, bro. Now, I will remind you guys that the Rodcast has a friendly gentleman's agreement with a gentleman that will go unnamed unless he wants to step forward. Has a gentleman's agreement. If the Dodgers lose, then I will be donning a Blue Jays hat for 2 weeks, 14 consecutive broadcasts. Now, if said gentleman has his team lose to the Dodgers, then he shall don a Dodgers hat to a Blue Jays game sometime next year. Now, I believe in the discussions, but I don't remember because it was a while ago. We can look at the tape. It was said that, I don't know if I said I'd prefer or I requested it that it not be a Dodgers game so that it would look even more out of place. Now, this gentleman can tell the people around him, because he has to take a photo with all the fans behind him in the seats. And preferably, more than one. Having a good time. But okay, boys, what do we have here? Size unknown. Size does not look like a BBL. Maybe. Does not look like a BBL so far. Looks like a skinny Little John. We're Little Johning here, guys. We are not BBLing. This is a Little John at most. It is definitely a Little Juan right now, but at most, Little John. Nah, he's just a Little Juan. I just almost unplugged the camera. Just a Little Juan, guys. Sadly, just a Little Juan. Not a BBL. Sorry, dudes. I just tossed them into the water and I didn't weigh them. My bad, dudes. My bad. My bad. And remember, that's off of that Mag Dizzy with no butt. That's off that buttless Mag Dizzy. We gotta tighten up our drag. As we loosened it, not knowing what the size of that fish was. Yes, I didn't weigh that one. I am not trying to cook the books or cheat or whatever, but that one was definitely not a BBL. It is not deep here, bro. Grandmaster, we are currently in about 5 feet right now. So off to my right, there's this hump that comes up. It's like 4 feet or whatever around here. There's some grass. This is a very familiar spot that we come to. There's just fish here, bro. Like, they're here all the time. Now, wintertime, I don't think I usually show up here, but that's because then the grass it dies back. Wintertime, we go chase them elsewhere. So yes, guys, back to the bet that we were talking about. So they would then have to don a Dodgers hat at one of the Blue Jays games. All that will be decided tonight, one way or the other, in one of our favors or favor. It is going to be decided tonight. There will be no more tomorrows. It will be tonight. No more games to be played. No more shad to be talked. I mean, I guess technically you can still talk shad. But you know, I'm going to talk shad when I see Shohei getting walked. Definitely. Because again, they walked him. Weak. So, Colin, surprisingly, I had the volume up for last night's game. I had the volume up because there weren't that many. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me, Colin, why I had the volume up. I'll tell you why I had the volume up, bro. I had the volume up because I swear to you guys that we've had this conversation, and we have before, but we had this conversation when it came to Fox. I think it was Fox. When YouTube was not playing nice with Fox, and I was going to lose the channels for football, and I think it was college football again. I was going to lose the channels. Maybe it was YouTube, maybe it was Spectrum. I don't know. But either way, we've had this conversation before, and now YouTube has not come to an agreement with ESPN or Disney or whatever, whoever owns them, has not come to an agreement. So now I do not have ESPN. And that sucks, because that's where some, not all, but some football games happen. And I might even miss Monday Night Football because that happens on ESPN. And that's where when the Cowboys play the Cardinals. So, here we go again. I am without sports, making me mad, of course. And that caused me to be able to watch the game with volume on because there were not a lot of other sports on. So I was like, whatever, I'll watch the game with the volume on. And we'll see. I more than likely, weather permitting, I will be watching it outside. Outside in my drive-in movie theater. I will be watching the game. So, in case anybody wants to come over to my house and watch the World Series, Game 7, holler at your boy. Any of the locals. I'm talking to you, Tater. I invited Tater once to watch the Alabama game, and it broke my heart, guys. He said, I don't watch Alabama games with guys who are Texas fans because you guys don't even know what football is. All right. Snizuki will be here at 8. Okay? All right? But the problem is, Snizuk, the game starts at 7 here. So you'll have already missed an hour. We are not on Eastern time. So I would suggest you get here at 7 Central. And now Old School has told me that I'm going to miss the Texas game. That's cool, I guess. Thanks a lot, YouTube. You sons of fishes. Oh, yes, Tater. I am aware that you didn't say that. And they are more than likely aware that you didn't say that. But it's a lot funnier when I say it that way than if I just said, hey, man, I would have gone over, but I'm already at, I think, my sister's house watching the game. You see how that's not funny, Tater? That's kind of like almost sad for me, even. It's not funny, bro. So we like to stay on the funny side of things. So that's why I said, Tater told me, I don't hang out with Texas fans. P.S. You suck at fishing. And I was like, what, Tater? Oh, my God. What? Tater. Oh, dang. Tater, I just wanted you to come over and watch the game, dog. You didn't have to go for my heart. Oh, bro, I can't believe this guy. All right, the sun is out. Now let's see if the fish behave differently. Oh, FNC, what up, dog? What's up, dog? Hope you enjoy that game 7. I mean, well, technically, I hope you don't enjoy it, because if you enjoy it, that's not great. But if you don't enjoy it, then that means, you know what that means. We won't say it, but you know what that means. Come on, baby. Where you at? One time, BBL. BBL, come to me, please. Though, Snazook said that it would take us 11 days to catch a BBL plus. We'll see. I'm working my way through the grass right here, slowly. FNC, I swear, FNC just jumps in to frazzle me. He jumps in to say things that are just outrageous, bro. They're just outrageous, outlandish even. But don't worry, FNC. In about X number of hours, we are going to find out what the outcome is. And then there is no prediction that can be done after that. The only thing that can be done is the licking of wounds and the, I would assume, gloating of the victor. Know thine enemy, Faith. FNC, I introduce you to Faith. FNC is a classic Dodger hater, self-proclaimed. That is not something that I labeled him with. He has come out and said multiple times that his affinity for the Dodgers is not zero, but negative. Negative. Why? I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys. I'm going to go back around. I'm going to throw a chatterbait. And then now that the sun's out, I'm going to throw to the pine tree. And then I'm going to move closer to where Rob and them are. Rob, do you got a status report on your side of the bridge? Wow. I guess we're just crossing over on sports. Yo, FNC, I'm a Cowboys fan. So I still also don't like your team on that side either. And do not think that I am a fool, FNC. I know what you speak of. I don't think me and FNC can get along in any sport. He's probably going to tell me that he's a 49er fan, since he's a Giants fan. And if he tells me he's a 49ers fan, oh, FNC, what am I going to do with you, dog? What am I going to do with you, dog? What am I going to do with this fool? Tell me, FNC, tell me that you're a freaking Niners fan so that I can just throw you overboard. Please, just say it. I mean, if it ain't the truth, then don't say it. But if it is, say it, dog. Say it! You mother... Okay. FNC is a Giants fan and a Niners fan. I will give him some credit that he is at least consistent. He is a San Francisco guy through and through, I guess. Holy. Whoa. Holy internal frostbite, Batman. That water was cold. We're going to throw a mega bass from this angle, and we'll see. Bro, there are Cowboy fans, bro, because we are loyal to a fault. Snazook. FNC's about to go overboard. He's about to walk the plank. And we've only seen Unlimited walk the plank. FNC is very close to walking the plank. Man. Yeah, Cowboy fans are loyal. In fact, I've seen many memes about girls dating Cowboy fans because they're loyal even when times are rough, bro. They've loved a terrible team for many years, though that doesn't say much about the women, because that's saying that maybe the women are terrible. Who knows? All I'm saying is Cowboy fans are loyal. Now there are the fair weather ones, but I'll tell you who is also loyal. The ABC fans. The anybody but Cowboys fans. Those guys are the most loyal fan base I've ever seen, because they take the utmost joy in the Cowboys losing, which is odd because their team may lose, which whatever, right? So their team that I don't, oh, you son of a fish. Their team that I don't care about will lose. But on Monday, come Monday, assuming the Cowboys aren't playing Monday night, come Monday, they'll show up and they'll be like, hey man, what happened to the Cowboys? I'll be like, they lost. And then they'll just talk all kinds of shit about the Cowboys. And then it'll eventually dawn on me and I'll be like, wait, didn't your team lose? Yeah, who cares? You know, as long as the Cowboys lost. And I'll be like, what the? How does that work, bro? How is it? As long as the Cowboys lose, you're good. I would never care if the Niners lost when the Cowboys lost, unless, you know, there was some playoff contention or something like that. But I would never be all like, your team sucks, even though my team lost also. Colin, I don't really follow hockey. Do the Maple Leafs suck? I don't know, bro. Do people hate the Maple Leafs? I don't know. But what I do want to know is, how do you guys have so many teams involved in sports leagues that are not of your nation? How did you guys sneak teams into our leagues? Can somebody explain that to me? Toronto Raptors, the Maple Leafs. I think there's another one. maybe it's Edmonton. I have no idea where they're from. I think there's a couple hockey teams. The frickin' Blue Jays. The only place you guys have not infiltrated is the NFL. But seriously, how are you guys playing in national leagues that are not of your nation? You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. That was worth every penny to see Snezook flop. To see him flop like a pancake, bro. This guy just, oh no, that's flip. Sorry, see him flip like a pancake. Not flop, flip. Yak likes the Chiefs. So the Chiefs used to be cool, bro. You know, like I used to cheer for Mahomes. You know, Cowboys were stupid. And I was like, oh yeah, I'd like to see Mahomes and them win because, you know, Andy Reid, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it'd be nice for them to win a couple. They play creative football, whatever, this, that, and the other. But then when I started seeing all these calls that the refs were giving the Chiefs, bro, I was like, that's it. I can't do it anymore. And then when, like, Kermit the Frog doesn't acknowledge them, then you're all like, bro. Or he's requesting the calls from the refs. He's like, hey, throw a flag. No. Throw a flag. Throw a flag. Why don't you throw a flag? What is his cadence? He says, when he's yelling, he's like, brother. What does he say? Dak's stupid cadence is, here we go. Or something along those lines. Now, if they won it without the flags, bro, and the thing that would make me mad, I think it was last year. Well, also Taylor Swift sucks. I'm gonna go out on the limb right there and say Taylor Swift sucks. So that's also making me not like the Chiefs, because when I watch the games on the Chiefs games, they pan over to Taylor Swift, and I was like, oh my God, is there not a moment somewhere in my life that this lady does not show up? I just want to do man things. I don't want to be reminded about Taylor Swift. Who cares about this chick? Probably millions of Swifties, but that's their business. Let them go Swiftie somewhere else. All the Swifters can go Swift somewhere else. Just leave the football field to football. We don't need to see her. We don't need to talk about her engagement ring. All that stupidity. It's like, bro, who cares? Football players get married all the time, and they also get divorced, and they also have babies' mamas. Who cares? Do we put any shine on all their babies' mamas? Where are Tyreek Hill's babies' mamas' moments to shine? Why don't they show them all the time wherever they're at? They don't. Because they're just trying to generate stupidity, views from the Swifties. It's like, bro, I don't want to be sitting next to a Swiftie and explaining, hey, why did the team have to go backwards on that play? Oh my God, what do you mean? There was a penalty. Did you not see the holding? What's holding? Is it when Travis and Taylor, they hug each other? Ugh, that is not holding, dummy. I mean, it is technically holding, but not when it pertains to this flag. Yeah, so that I blame on the NFL and other entities. I can't stand that, bros. It is annoying. It bothers me. And then the other thing, bro. So the Chiefs, I don't know if they still have that dude. There was an offensive lineman who would false start every freaking passing play. Oh my God, bro. Every passing play he would false start. He would go early. And so if I'm on the defense, if I see that fool go early, then I know that it's a pass. He would false start every play, but he would be called for a false start none of the plays. I'm like, dudes, this guy is clearly taking off early. But nah, bro, pivotal moments, nope, that's not a false start. That's within the rules. And I'm like, that is it. That is it. I cannot support this team anymore. I cannot, I mean, I wasn't their fan, but I can't watch and be like, you know what? I kind of hope those guys win. No, now I'm like, oh, these fools, they got everything stacked against the other teams. The refs are in their pocket. Allegedly. I'm not looking for the NFL to come after me and say, you have defamed the NFL, the Chiefs, Taylor Swift. No, well, I'm going to stick with the Taylor Swift sucks. I'm not going to say allegedly on that. She sucks. Having to watch her on the NFL, that sucks. So I stick by that, and that is the hill that I will die on, if necessary. She is, I mean, if I went all the rest of my days without seeing her, I would be very happy. I'd be all like, oh, what a life. What a great life I lived, not having to see Taylor Swift on my TV while watching football, or, I mean, in general, at all. I would have lived a full life. Bro, you think Taylor Swift is hot? You think Taylor Swift is hot? All right, Tim. Taylor Swift is not what I would describe as hot. I'm not saying that Taylor Swift is not aesthetically pleasing, but I'm not going to go out on the limb and say, oh yeah, Taylor Swift is hot. No, bro. No. She's just a female. Not hot in the definitions that I know, bro. Now, if we're talking like hot, it's just another ball game, bro. Taylor Swift is plain, just kind of whatever. Now, what might make her hot is she's got like millions of dollars. Okay, yeah, that changes the game. Well, I don't want to say she's the Jay-Z of chicks, because no, she is aesthetically pleasing, but not hot. Tim. There you go. That's how the youngins describe them. She's mid, bro. She is not hot. She is just cool, whatever. I was trying to say it in the least offensive way to Creel, because again, we are talking about Creel's one of Creel's favorite artists. So we don't want to say something that is going to extremely offend him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be like, you take that back. You say Taylor Swift is hot. And I'll be like, no, I will not. I will not, Creel. No, I don't have one of those middle school crushes on her, bro. I'm telling you, the least amount of Taylor Swift I can have in my life, the better. And this, bros, this is like, I mean, her music was like whatever before. It didn't bother me. It was like, oh, okay, cool. A Taylor Swift song, whatever. No big deal. But now I'm just like, oh my God, lady. Because here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. At what point in time does someone... Because every single one of her songs is, hey, this dude's a bad guy. He's terrible. And he broke my heart. And it's payback time or whatever. I have no idea what half of her songs are. But her songs are, oh, look at all that grass. Interesting. I can see the grass, and I just went straight over all that grass. Very interesting. Make a mental note of all that grass right there. And that's hydrilla. Interesting. That's right where my waypoints are. It's almost like somebody knew something. Past me? Did you just put waypoints right there because you knew something? So at some point in time, bros, I understand when you're a teenager or you're young, you're out there and your songs are like, oh my God, this guy broke my heart, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's so terrible, or whatever this music is. I understand that because that's life. Sometimes things don't work out, whatever. But for her to still be like blaming dudes, at some point in time, it's all like, look, chick, you might want to write a song about yourself and self-reflect. You know what I'm saying? And be all like, maybe it's me, even though I think she does have a song that says, it's me, I'm the problem, it's me. Which maybe that is her self-reflecting song. And she realized, oh yeah, it's not all these dudes' fault. Maybe it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. Because, dude, how is it possible for every single dude that she's been with to be the problem and be a song? Makes no sense to me. All right, guys, a couple more casts here, and then we will move. We are getting close to the time where we have to become pumpkins and disappear. Let me see what we have in terms of games that I cannot see. What channel these games will come out on. Sure as shit, I won't be able to see that game. Okay, Ohio State and Penn State at 11. Miami and SMU. Okay, so I'll be able to see Ohio State and Penn State. Colin, do we have an option, bro? We don't have an option to know or to not know about this chick. I know that her concert had ticket problems. Whatever her, I don't know what it's called. The recent concert tour that she did, it had ticket problems. Why? Because it was on every single frickin' news outlet. And I'm like, what the heck, bro? Do we not have actual news to report? We're just going to be out here talking about Taylor Swift's tickets? I know a lot of stuff, bro. I know a lot of stuff about, I mean, all kinds of things, dog. It just doesn't mean that I focus on it. It's just some things go into your ears and you can't unear them. You know what I'm saying? It's just there. Once it's in the ear, it's all like, oh, dear God, this is in the brain. Only way to cleanse it is to get hit by a car. And then I might forget about her. But the problem is, I might forget about a lot of other things that I don't want to forget about. So it's not worth it. I won't subject my body to another, let's call it a car letting, a memory letting, whatever it is. I won't subject my body to it again, as I might not survive. So it's just the randomness of information that is in my brain. It's not like I go and seek all the Taylor Swift info. We would not have spoken about Taylor Swift if she didn't show up in like the NFL. I don't actively go out and search, please show me mid chicks. And then Google's all like, well, here's this mid chick, Taylor Swift. Who is this Taylor Swift? Google, please explain this to me. And then they'll be all like, Taylor Swift is a mid chick from the, I don't know, Midwest. And she is known for crying about all these dudes breaking her heart and making songs about it. So be careful when you date her, because she's gonna make a song about you and she's gonna make it all your fault. And then people are gonna be like, washalo, that dude, he's such a jerk. The Latin assassin was a jerk. Not that I'd be dating her, but when you are telling a story like that, you must put yourself in the story. Dang, Dead Rabbit has taken it to the old school. Reba. I believe he's talking about Reba McEntire. I think that's her name. Fancy, don't fail me now. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Wow. Reba was hotter than... It's going to be weird. This is a weird conversation now because now I got to think about like an older lady, but when she was younger, and that's where it gets weird because I know she's not that younger lady that she was. Oh, bro. I don't even know. How does Taylor Swift work her way into the broadcast so many times? Taylor, if you want to defend yourself on the broadcast at any time, please call in. Oh, is this Taylor? I got a phone call, guys. Let's see if this is Taylor. Hold on. Let's see if this is Taylor. Okay, that was not Taylor, guys. Sadly, Taylor did not call in to defend her songs. She said, you guys are idiots. And I don't concern myself with your opinions. Well, that's fine, Taylor, because we don't concern ourselves with you. We good. We just after these BBL drizzes. And I think you do not know anything about either form of those BBLs. So that was a phone call from some random chingodingles that was all like, hey, you just made a withdrawal of X amount of pennies from this institution. If this was not you, please press 1. And I was like, I will press 1, but one finger in the air is what I will press. Let's see here, guys. Oh, Yak is a fan of fancy. We have 15 minutes, guys. Minutes-ish. Snizook may be correct. It will take us 11 days. Oh, look at that single. He wanted to go for he wanted to race silver. Here's your one chance, Latin, don't let us down. Here's your one chance, Latin, don't let us down. All we're looking for is a BBL, bro. Why can't you catch one? All right, what are we gonna do here, guys? There's two guys working this riprap right here. Do is we're gonna bust a fish and work the other side. Wait. Now there's a guy going in that direction. Never mind, we will not be working the other side. We are surrounded by bass anglers. And they are all looking for it. Check out our wake, guys. Who's doing wakes like that? Put a wake boats. All right, guys, we are gonna fish Sunset Hump. Rob, do you have an update? Colin, there is not hatred towards anybody, bro. I wish everybody the best, even Taylor Swift. But there are clear delineations between my world and her world, and I would like those worlds not to meet. I would like her to have her own world and succeed in it all she would like, because there's no hate in my game. But when those worlds start to come together, that is where the problem lies. I don't care that she exists. Taylor Swift exists. Be successful. Who cares? Capitalize on young teens heartbreak, or whatever you want to call it. Do what you got to do. I don't have a problem with it. It's just when it starts to bleed into another realm, then it's all like, bro, you need to get out of here. You need to get out of here, bro. You're starting to distract from the game. I understand, as I am a logical man, I understand the NFL's push to make it important that she be shown on TV. I understand all that. But one can disagree with logic. One can say, I understand why it's being done. Do I agree with it? No. Do I appreciate it? No. Do I think she's hot? No. One can have opinions. And it does not translate to hatred. It only translates to opinions that one has. Never did I say, Taylor Swift, I hope you lose all your money or are not successful. That was never said. So there is no hatred. It is just annoyance. Dislike that our worlds are meeting. Wherever she is at, I wish her nothing but happiness in her I don't want to say midlife because she's probably living a boss life. But wherever she is, bro, I wish her nothing but the best. But one can have opinions. We will not shy away from an opinion. Even though it might break Creel's heart that we are not all Swifties, we have these opinions. Oh, yes. Creel, the NFL is part of the problem. I never said that the NFL is without blame because they are merely trying to capitalize and get this fan base, which is only a fan base for the moment, because as soon as Taylor Swift and Kelsey leave, then what, other than the money that they gained during this time period, I doubt that those Swifties will stick around and be all like, hey bro, this is my favorite game to watch. I love it. I love it. It's all of my life. I love watching football all of my life. No, I doubt. I am throwing a mega bass here on Sunset Hump. We are cutting it close. We have 3 minutes till 11. A BBL, in theory, might not be caught today, but we extended the streak. And God willing, weather permitting, we will be out here tomorrow, early in the morning. We shall have a little bit more time because the NFL starts later. Come on, Mega Bass. I know you're looking good down there. Why are you not touching me, fish? I know you're doing your thing. It must be the man hooks that I put on you. The man hooks are causing you to not look as fancy. You look gaudy. And I don't mean, that is G-A, I believe W-D-Y, not G-O-D-D-Y. Be careful, do not slap them too hard. You're gonna get in trouble. The goal is to beat November 11th as the date that the BBL is going to be caught. Actually, these gentlemen have left this area, but that's not a lot of riprap. I don't find that riprap very successful at that point. It's for fun. Dang it, bros. I think Unlimited purposely didn't tell us that he was gone so that I wouldn't have caught a BBL just out of spite because he left. Man, I would just like to feel a jerkbait bite where I'm chilling and all of a sudden my jerkbait just takes off. Where you at, dog? I will let you guys know that today the parking lot is pretty full. How was that, Faith? All right, here's a little bit of a drop. Drop. I'm not sure what creel is going to show me. I'm a little concerned. All right, Faith is requesting Guntersville at the ramp. Not a problem, Faith. Guntersville can be played. Here we go. I'm not gonna run it like I usually run it. I'm gonna run it with a jerk bait. I usually hug the side, the edge of the riprap, but not today. We are currently in about 8 feet of water. That other gentleman did say he caught a good fish through here. Water temp 62 degrees. This is talking about the 11th still. Here's what we should do, guys. Snook says it's on the 11th. That the 11th is when it will happen. So we should make him accountable for his prediction. And as such, If we catch it any other time before the 11th, then that means that he cannot be eligible for the giveaway. Seeing as how his prediction is the 11th. So as such, he is not allowed to partake. Snizook, how do you feel about that? Is your prediction so tight that you're like, yeah, we're good with that? I believe in my prediction so much that just go ahead and count me out. Only count me in on the 11th. Is that a yes, Nazook? Because I have the confidence, Nazook, to say that if I catch it, if I don't catch it by the 11th, bro, if I don't catch it by the 11th and it is caught on the 11th, then I will be willing, if it has not been caught before the 11th, bro, and it must be also caught on the 11th, not on the 12th, not on the 13th, but if I do not catch the BBL Plus on any other date than the 11th, Snizook, win, lose, or draw, whether you win the gift card, I will give you $50 in Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift cards. That is how I know that your prediction is wrong. So I am willing to put my money where my mouth is, bro. Are you willing to say, okay, guys, my prediction is the 11th, and if he doesn't catch it on the 11th and he catches it some other day, then I will not include myself. Grass. Yeah, we're getting into the thick of stuff. Yo, what up, dog? What?
They trying to get to it to stop it. Thank God my garage door was open on my shop, so they took talons, caught the top of the garage door.
What?
The bushings on the talons. I think it's all right. The skid ate the ground a bunch of times.
What?
One motor just crashed. It went 100 yards down into the woods into my shop.
How did you get it back on there?
See that wide open mark in my arm? I was trying to get into the truck.
How did you get it back on there?
I had to do all kinds of crap. I took chains and drug it up so far, scotched the wheels. I ruined my dang trailer jack. I went and bought a new one, but I ain't put it on yet. It took a lot of finagling. I've been working on it ever since I said good morning to you. It happened about 10 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Got my shoulder sore.
The truck ran over your arms?
Oh yeah, dude. I fell like this. It
Ah.
the side of my dang little canopy I've got out there.
Yeah.
It goes over my boat, dude. It just when I fell, it went over both arms. I
What?
guess the weight's going downhill took some of the weight off front end. The only thing I can figure.
Oh, from like the.
Yeah, it had to, because it should have broke my dang arm. It made me bleed a little bit.
What
You
the?
see the pads, though, like, if you look at this arm, you'll see the white mark where it kind of depressed the meat a little bit right here, but it got me on both arms.
Dang, bro. I don't know if you guys can hear all of GM's story here. He said that his truck ran over his front arms because his boat came off the back of the.
Yeah, it jumped out of park.
He jumped out of park.
Yeah, and it just drove the dang boat over.
Here, dog. Repeat the story so that we don't have to, because this is not. I'm not going to do it justice.
Oh. I was saying the boat, I was hooking the boat up to the trailer and it jumped out of park and knocked the boat over both wheel scotches, which the boat sits on a decline on a hill in a canopy I've got it stored in. I've got another big shop down the hill, and I went running to the truck, try to stop the truck before all this happened, and it drove me into the side of the canopy, and then I fell forward and the truck ran over both my arms.
Dang, dog.
I can't believe nothing's hurt me. Like, I'm sore right now.
I think that's called adrenaline.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's been 3 hours though. But like my shoulder's starting to bother me a little bit. I've been hitting the gym hard for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, my bad, dog. My bad.
Maybe that's saving.
Dude, well, thank God it was only your arms, bro, and not anything else.
I don't even know. It worries me that skig hitting the ground as hard as it did. I just bumped the ramp with my skig one day on a brand new dang on this boat, and I had to replace the dang lower unit a little bit afterwards. It messed the clutch dog or something up.
Yeah.
Who knows? You fixing to get off the water, aren't you?
Yeah.
I figured you were.
I gotta go watch some football, bro.
I got about 2 hours, and I gotta go help with finishing setting up that party.
Bro.
Oh, that's
I'm saying. I had to come over and give you a hug, dog.
I'm glad it didn't take me out, dude.
That.
Trying to go fishing and end up getting killed.
Arms aren't far from the head, bro,
I
so.
had to just barely miss them. Thank God I got long arms. Right?
Are you making fun of what, my T-Rex arms?
You can almost reach your knees like I can. Your arms are appropriate.
But I'm not short.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not tall, so that.
They're appropriate. You had arms as long as mine.
I'll be like, hey, what's up, guys?
Why did your arms drag the ground?
The rest of my body has not caught up.
Did you catch anything good?
Nah, just like little Juan's over there.
You didn't try that pocket back here past the point, did you?
I have before. I mean, yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. Maybe 2 days ago.
Man, every fall I kill them in there.
There's a point that comes out like in the middle of it, right?
I go right around it and go back to where it starts V'ing back in, and
Yeah.
I start working off that bank, you know, I don't know, about the distance we are. And I do like a 45-degree angle. Me and my buddy had loaded the boat with 5-pounders. And they only come up in there at a certain time, though. It's like, I tried it last week and it wasn't there yet.
So I only caught some little Juans out of there, but like there was some in there. I was right on the point where it comes out, and so I threw in there, and then I tried to go a little shallower, but nothing. I had to stay out slightly deeper. It was on a jerk bait, but
Once they come, they come. They're there for about 2 or 3 months. You'll see guys making videos up there left and right.
okay.
They wasn't there yet last week. That's why I was asking if you went in there.
Yeah, so I went in there, but I only caught a couple little ones.
When they get up in there like that, everybody can go in there and catch them all day. I don't know why, but it's just that way. Wish me luck, man, that this boat runs all right.
Hey, bro, just be alive, dog.
No, I'm good with that, and I do have full coverage insurance. So I took like 30 pictures of the dang thing up against the shop, and I'll show you some this evening. Y'all coming to the party, right?
Yeah.
I'll show you some of the pictures this evening. You're like, you're a moron. I'm an alive moron, though.
Hey, morons can live as well, dude, so.
I feel pretty dumb. If I'd have hooked my safety chains up first, there wouldn't be none of these problems going on right now.
So it came off the tray? Like.
Yeah. But the truck drove it down. You know, truck had jumped out again.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a parking brake on. I had the parking brake on every time I go to hook up to a boat from now on. But my truck, you can push it forward a little bit. You know, it's got just a little play when you're trying to hook the trailer up.
Yeah.
I can usually kind of bump on it with a hip if I need to go.
To get enough to lower it down?
So I never put the parking brake on when I'm hooking it up. I can't believe it must have barely been in gear or something, dude. I've never had a truck jump out of gear. Uncle's trying to take me out of here, man.
That was insanity.
My wife might have set it up. I'm joking. She might be watching right now.
Hey, it's for the guy who's been using your boat, dog. He set you up.
I'm glad she didn't see that bit.
Oh, man.
Bring as many people as you want, dude. She's brought out, we've got a nacho cheese machine, one of the big ones like they have in concession stands and all that. She's setting all that crap up for kids, you know.
Yeah.
Which I'm a big kid, I eat.
You eat, you just stand there with the bowl there, you just...
Just spoon it, you know. She'll have a smorgasbord.
All right.
And there's adult beverages there, but nobody ain't stupid. I don't drink, so I don't partake in them. But there are adult beverages and all provided too, so.
Can I invite Rob?
Yeah.
Can I invite Tater?
No, dude, this is, we'll see, man. It's the kind of thing, I'll introduce you to the sheriff too. The marshal, he'll be there tonight.
Okay.
But yeah, invite anybody you want to, dude. Everybody can come. I meant to put that on the dang thing yesterday that everybody can come. You've got the address, you've got their phone numbers, right?
Yeah.
Just give them the address, tell them to show up.
All righty.
More than welcome, man.
It's not my party, dog, so I didn't want to...
Yeah, my wife wants the more the merrier because she had a lot of friends. Like, we usually do it the weekend before this.
Yeah.
We did it the day after Halloween. But the DJ that we hired was doing the festival up in A-Round. So he wasn't available, so we moved it this weekend. All her friends are heading out of town for their fall breaks.
Yeah.
So she's not going to have as many people there as she normally has.
Oh, we can fill it up, dog. If she wants people, I can get people there. Okay.
Up to date stuff too, not no dang church.
What do we got to bring?
Nothing.
You sure?
Just you. I'm serious, dude. Everything's provided. It's fully catered. Everything you can think of ain't there, man.
All righty, bro. Well, if you need people there, I'll get people there.
People with you. I'd love to see some of the guys that we talked to come too.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Tater, GM wants to see you over there. Rob, GM wants to see you over at his party. Who else is local? Creel! Get away from your chickens, dog. Huh? Somewhere over here, like,
Up above me.
yeah.
That's what I thought. Tell him I'm an A-Rab while they're rustling down. He probably knows where it's at.
All right.
Y'all come on, man.
Yeah, I'll let whatever locals I know here know and whatever, and
Good little time. Get to meet everybody in face. I know Creel.
yeah.
I think I've met Rob before and he don't remember it. When I saw him yesterday, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've talked to him at the dock before. Before I started hanging out with you, you know?
Yeah, dude. If nothing else, we're gonna show up and celebrate that GM's still alive.
I'm celebrating right now. I'll let you know if I do any good.
All right, dog. Good luck, dog.
It starts at 4, but come when you want. A lot of people don't show up till 6, 5, 6. So whenever y'all get ready, come on.
All right, I'll text you.
See you, man.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. There is going to be a party at GM's house. We are celebrating the fact that GM is alive, guys, because apparently he got his arms ran over by his truck that kicked out of gear. Now, dudes, that is just an example of the fact that we are not promised or guaranteed anything, homies. So, live the best life you can, guys, while you can. We could have hit you guys up with worse news than, you know, GM just getting his arms run over. So we thank the good Lord that GM is still, alive and well. Again, thank the good Lord that that is the case. We will be getting off the water right now, guys. We have to go and watch some sports. Now, we will be back on the water tomorrow, God willing, weather permitting, tomorrow. Continued the streak. We did not catch the BBL Plus. I never got to finish my conversation with Stanzuk as to whether he would recused himself of the giveaway because he backed his prediction that much. I back my prediction that it will happen not on the 11th, but before, or not on the 11th. No, Snazook. I remember. Now, are you going to back your 11th claim, bro? Your prediction? Or would you like to take back that prediction? It's up to you, dog. So, dudes, we are going to be partying at GM's, or wherever GM's party is at. I don't know if it's at his house, but it's somewhere. Creel, shall we count you in? Even though you don't go to anything I invite you to, will you show up to GM's party? I don't know exactly how long we'll be there, because once the baseball game starts, we are probably not going to be there because we need to be set up to watch the baseball game. Again, go Dodgers, forget the Jays. And I say forget, as CeeLo Green says, forget you, but we know that the word he means is not forget. If you've listened to the adult version of Forget You by CeeLo Green, then you will hear me out loud and clear when I say, forget the Blue Jays. Forget them loud and clear. Forget the Blue Jays. Ah, Snazook. Beautiful save right there, bro. Beautiful save. All these comments are for entertainment purposes. Excellent, excellent, Snazook. So, we shall include you in the giveaway. But also, one more time, guys, in case you didn't hear me, forget the Blue Jays. Forget them hard, bro. Forget the Blue Jays. Dodgers all the way. Tater, Susie, do you want to go to GM's party? He said I can invite anybody I want. Do you want to go to GM's party, Susie, if you haven't left just yet? Susie. What's up?
That old grass.
Oh yeah, it floats here and there throughout the lake, and it causes problems.
Yeah. Boy, I mean, you got a big screen TV up there.
Oh yeah, that's where I catch the games. Nah, it is big.
I got me one of them Garmin live scopes.
Yeah.
I've got a problem where I'm gonna put mine. I see you got yours on your trolling motor.
Yeah. There's mounts that you can buy that can give you like an offset so that it'll not be blocked by the beam, at least by your trolling motor and stuff,
yeah.
Depending on what trolling motor you have.
Yeah. Is yours a spot lock?
Yeah.
Well, that makes it just spin around. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's also mounts that you can buy. I don't know how familiar you are with them, but there's a mount that you could put, I think it's called corn something, but you can mount it here so that it's independent of your trolling motor. So because that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
If your spot lock, it's just spinning and you're all like, bro, I cast it that way. Why are you pointing this way and whatever, right? So if you spot lock, they have a little handle right here, but you got to like screw it into your boat and whatever.
Well, that's what I've got in mine. That's mine out there.
Okay, yeah.
And right on the other side of my live scope is where my handle goes in, but my problem is my handle just giving it this, you know, when.
Oh, so
it's swaying, you know.
Okay.
But I can't get mine to calibrate neither. I don't know if yours has to calibrate. We have to turn ours around. Mine's a Garmin. We have to turn it around 1.5 times.
The trolling motor?
Yeah.
Okay.
The boat, the whole boat.
Okay.
To calibrate it like you do a compass. You
Yeah.
know?
But you're not talking about the live scope, right?
Yeah, I am talking about the live scope. That's what we do. We have to turn that boat around 1.5 times. I see yours is a Lowrance. You might not have to do that.
So on the Lowrance, for the trolling motor, I did have to do the 360 stuff, but that's so that the trolling motor knows like whatever direction. Yeah, whatever direction.
I took mine off of a kayak, and I'm just now putting it on this boat.
Yeah.
And I seen you had this fancy, and I thought I'm gonna walk out here and just see what you've got on yours. But I thought about putting mine on my trolling motor, but you know, it's gonna just spin around.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
You know, and I really didn't want that because I have a hard time catching them when I can see them.
Hey, welcome to the club.
So everybody's like that. Huh?
Yeah. So those that, I mean, I've seen guys, they're like with the wind at their back, and I don't know how they do it. And they're using the forward facing sonar, and I was like, how, dude? Because like you have to stop the wind from blowing you towards the fish and all this other stuff, and you have to keep it pointed there. Like, I don't understand it. Now, if the wind was blowing like at you, okay, that's better for you, because now you can point it and be like, okay, as long as the wind stays this way, I can work the bait.
Yeah.
You know, and I can move the trolling motor a little bit just to follow my bait or whatever. But if the wind is blowing in other directions than what you're fishing, it's a little bit harder to.
Yeah. You got to turn it around there real quick and get.
Yeah, take a little peek. Okay, all right, and then move back, and then.
You probably fish them tournaments though, don't you?
I haven't in like a year, but I do fish tournaments.
You look like a tournament kind of guy.
Are you saying I look broke?
You look like a professional.
Oh, I look like a professional. I don't act like one.
I see them cameras. You like feminine.
Yeah. So actually, right now we're live.
Oh Lord.
I probably should have started off with that, right? My apologies. But that was bad etiquette on my part. But we didn't say anything crazy, so
No.
we're good. Yeah, so no, I fish live. So if I catch them, you see them. If I don't, you see them. I don't hide anything, like where I'm fishing, you see it, all that other stuff. There's no secrets. There's no highlight film. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, dude, he sucked today, or whatever the case is, or he caught him today, however, you know. And I chat with the guys in the comments and whatever, and we joke around it. We don't take fishing so serious that we're gonna live or die by whether we catch them or not. We're just all like, well, dudes, I guess we didn't catch them today, but then we laugh all day and whatever, or we attempt to, and stupidities happen. And actually right now, the next 4-pounder that I catch, we're giving away a $300 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. So, but you got to be in the comments, right? So you got to be watching the live, and then watch. These guys are in there just kind of hanging out. So this is what you'll be seeing. You'll just be seeing all their comments and whatever. You can put comments in there. So when we catch it, what'll happen is I'll just say, hey guys, put in the comments right now. You have 5 minutes to put in the comments, you know, whatever word we come up with at that moment. And then you put it in there, and then there's a random drawing from whoever put all the comments in there.
Yeah.
And then I just give away
Well, I hear people saying about that, but I never do it. But that's how you actually do it. Because you're wanting the more people to listen to your show.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how you're doing that.
Yeah, but these.
And you're who?
Oh, I'm here. I'll give you a card, bro.
Okay.
My name's LA, but
LA.
yeah, but on YouTube, I'm known as the Latin Bassassin. But yeah, so because there's days that the fishing is tough. We all know that the fishing gets tough, right? So some of these guys, they hang out with us because we're just like a bunch of homies hanging out on the boat, right? Like if we went fishing and we were talking all day, that's what we're doing in the comments. We're just talking, random topics come up, and we just discuss all kinds of stuff, and you know, have a good time out there. So because that's what fishing's about. It's about having a good time, not about, hey man, I need to be so precise and locked in. Because I mean, I tell them, yo dudes, I just fish around and find out. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not so tuned in that I'm just all like, hey bros, you know, this is the only bait that they're biting. Nah, I'm just all like, let's throw this, let's throw that, let's see what happens, you know. Let's fish here, let's fish there. So just trying to enjoy ourselves out there, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you got a nice boat right there.
Oh, I appreciate it. Her name's Silver.
Silver.
Yeah, she's been pretty nice. So.
Well, you got a lot of room in that thing.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, what was your name?
Danny Bullard.
Danny what?
Danny Bullard.
Bullard?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm from Blunt County.
okay. Yeah, I'm from here. So, I mean, I moved here a couple years ago. Clearly, I'm not from here, but.
You sound like you are. You sound your English is.
Oh no. I meant not from Alabama.
Not from Alabama.
Oh yeah, I'm from New Mexico.
All you like.
Yeah. I'm from New
You can just
Mexico.
tell the way you talk.
Yeah.
But I've got some Mexicans working with me, and they're the same way. They can talk just as good. They went to school and all, you know, just like everybody else did.
And that's I joke around because some of these guys, like when I hear the Mexican people that live here, they have a southern accent when they're speaking English, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? But their Spanish is just like Mexico Spanish and whatever. But when they speak English, then I'm all like, what just happened here, bro? But it makes sense because they learned it here. It makes sense.
Yeah. They learn it from people like us.
I mean, it's all the same English, but it's got a little bit of a different flavor.
Yeah, bad down south. And we got it bad. Or I do. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, no. I mean, it's all starting to sound the same to me now.
Is it? So you're talking like that too, huh?
I little by little, I'm starting to say some things. I was like, wait a second. I've been living here for a long time, apparently.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Howdy.
Do you fish here a lot?
No, not very much. I've got a kayak. I've been fishing up in Duck River.
Yeah, Duck River. Yeah.
And Catoma.
Okay.
And I'm just now getting that old boat out. I've had that thing for 29 or 30 years, and just now getting it out, getting it fixed up. I
Okay.
used to fish out of it years ago, and got too busy and weather stuff and didn't do it. So I got me a kayak and got busy with that. But I'm getting too old for that kayak. It's too much pedaling.
It is too much pedaling, but it is a lot less maintenance.
It is. That's why I'm thinking. I think I might have messed up when I started with this boat here. You know.
Well, I mean, it just depends on how much you want to get out there, right? Because crazy stuff happens, and I mean, even with this boat, some things happen, and so I'll move to the kayak. Whenever this is not available, I'll go. All right, guys, we're fishing out of the kayak because the boat's in, at the vet or whatever. Well, Silver's my steed, right? So that's why I said at the vet. Don't think I'm crazy and be like, this fool don't know about like.
I get sick sometimes.
Yeah, they get a little sick, a little lame. They come up a little lame. You take them to the vet, they get fixed, and then you have to use your Chevre legs to push you around on the kayak. That's all it is.
Yeah.
A little exercise.
You appreciate a big boat though when you get it back.
Oh yeah, just in the kayak, I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna get this fish? How do I do this? There's not enough space. But then when I can walk around and do the stupidities that we do here, then we're all good again.
Well, you got plenty of room up there. I mean, plenty of room.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of room here. I do not complain about the room. I've done spinning kicks on here, being stupid. I've thrown my mic off.
Oh my goodness.
There's plenty of room to be a dummy up here, so and I utilize it to its fullest.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because I could be fishing by myself, or I can take people with me, right? And then those who can't fish that day, like let's say I'm fishing on a day they can't, they can roll with me and see, oh yeah, let's see if he catches anything or whatever, or just keep you in touch with the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, again, we don't take it too serious, bro. We're not like, oh my God, we have to. Like sometimes we're just talking and not even realizing we're fishing. We're just over here like, dude, the other day, and then I was like, oh, there's a fish. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot that, guys. So yeah, I mean, that's what we try and bring, but sometimes it's missed by some people. Some people might not. They're like, hey bro, you have to do this or that, and I'm like, dude, chill, dog. We're just out here fishing, bro. We're just
all about having a good time.
Yeah.
I watched that old Richard Gene, the fishing machine. You see him?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Now he's good.
Yeah.
He has no live scopes or nothing, no spotlight. Everything he does, he just Goes out there and anchors down or fishes wherever he wants to.
Yeah.
All about the good time, though. That's
Yeah, yeah,
That's all
I
he
mean-
talks about the good time.
Yeah. I mean, so far, right now, we currently have a streak of 30 times 5 plus some double-digit number of days of consecutive non-zeros. So we go out there and we don't zero, but we might not catch giants. We might not catch numbers, but we just go out there, have a good time, and, you know, joke around. Yep.
Well, let me get out of your hair. I'm going to get around here. I guess them guys wondering what I'm doing, just parked over on the side. There wasn't nobody around, so I thought I might ask and find something out. But I don't think I'm going to put mine on my trolling motor like that. I've got my big one on the, mine comes with two. It comes with one that's down imaging and side imaging and stuff. And I got it on my trolling motor.
Hold on a second. The active target came with down imaging?
No, not my
Okay.
target. Mine's Garmin.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, but your live scope came with a down imaging and a side imaging?
But it's not hooked up on the same. It all goes through the same computer. I got two transducers.
Okay, yeah. Oh, all right, that makes sense. So mine does have
yeah.
side imaging. That long transducer right there, that's for side imaging and down imaging, and then
Okay.
that would be for the forward facing. But we don't use it. Like it's there because I bought it, but I can't even use it with this screen because this is a Pro, so it does not utilize the first version of Active Target, so I can't even use it if I wanted to.
You just got it there for looks.
Yeah. Just so I can look cool. I'll be like, yeah, dogs, I got an Active Target, whatever.
The boat does it for you. You don't need that.
But when they get closer and they look, oh, Active Target I see. And I'll be like, yeah, but we don't use it, dog.
He's got a bunch of fancy on his too.
Nowadays, you might not catch a boat without any fancy on it.
I know.
They got, fancy is just the way to go.
Look at this one coming in right here.
Yep, he's got a screen even higher. I have this big screen right here so that China can see all my waypoints.
Well, I believe they could. I believe they can.
those balloons that were flying over the U.S., it was just China trying to look at my waypoints.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, but they got the wrong air. The jet stream took them the wrong way, so they tried to get to my waypoints. But I was like, nah, bro, let me make the screen bigger for you.
How big is that?
That's a 16.
16.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got married, we had a little old 19-inch TV, me and my wife. And that's what we watched, 19-inch screen. That's just a little bit bigger than that right there.
Were you watching the Dick Van Dyke Show on that 19-inch screen?
I have.
Yeah, that's what's up. Because that's what I'm watching now, but on a bigger screen. But I'm watching the Dick Van Dyke Show. You know, me and my wife, we're just watching it, and we're like, oh, that's kind of funny show.
Yeah, they used to be good shows.
Oh, yeah.
But now they don't have nothing. We don't even watch TV no more, me and my wife.
Yeah, nowadays it's somewhat trash TV, but yeah. Now, but you know, you can look back at the old school classics and just be all like, oh, okay, let's watch some Dick Van Dyke, see what's up, you know? Well, let's get in line so we can do our thing.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Good meeting you.
Rob, now that you Rob, now that you're here, bro, are you going to go to GM's party? I will be expecting. Oh, my bad. Faith, did I not see that? Oh, now I see it, bro. You know what we should do, bro? We should take him an Oreo shake. I gotta figure out where. Hey, Creel, where do they sell Oreo shakes? We'll take. Listening, we're busted. We're busted. But I see it, Faith. My bad. I was over here in a discussion with a gentleman. On the person that you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? One of those good old-fashioned that something and you just talk away, bro. DQ has an Oreo shake. You are correct. Well, that would be a blizzard. Wouldn't it be a blizzard? So we are here to bring back the old school. You know what I'm saying? Bring back the old school way of life where you just see a homie and you talk to him and you just enjoy life, bro. Enjoy the presence of another person just that you happen to meet during life. Can you put tire tracks in? All right, guys, so let's put on the Guntersville while I go get the truck. I'm clearly late. I'm clearly late. I don't even know, bros. Why do I even try? Here we go.
Sun on the rise, waves getting sharp like blades in the skies. Throttle down, silver skates on glass. Both slicing clean like a samurai slash. Grill got the bait lines heavy with dreams. Unlimited vision, plotting schemes. Callers on the deck, calling the plays. LA and GM setting the blaze. Engine growl, yeah, that's our sound. Lake so smooth, feel skybound. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Guntersville, Guntersville. On the lake, we chillin', thrillin'. LA and GM even Creole too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Guntersville, Guntersville. Riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Dockside vibes where the stories unfold. Fish tails big, but the crew stays bold. Trophies stacking like chips in a game. Legends of the lake, yeah, they know our name. Life jackets swagged out, neon and black. Cooler on deck, stack to the max. Silver's way cutting the lightning streak. Gunners feeling slow, unique technique. Villains on the water, hearts of gold. Stories told, but the lake still cold. Riding waves, carving paths unseen. Guntersville fam, we the dream team. You taking me? Yo, check it. Sharp like blades in the skies. Throttle down, silver skates on glass. Both slicing clean like a samurai slash. Grill got the bait lines heavy with dreams. Unlimited vision, plotting schemes. Callers on the deck, calling the plays. LA and GM setting the blaze. Engine growl, yeah, that's our sound. Lake so smooth, feel skybound. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Guntersville, Guntersville. On the lake, we chillin'. LA and GM even Creole too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Guntersville, Guntersville. Riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Dockside vibes where the stories unfold. Fish tails big, but the crew stays bold. Trophy like chips in a game. Legends of the lake, yeah, they know our name. Life jackets wiped out, neon and black. Cooler on deck, stack to the max. Silver's way cutting the lightning streak. Guntersville is slow, unique technique. Villains on the water, hearts of gold. Stories told, but the lake still cold. Riding waves, carving paths unseen. Guntersville fam, we the dream team. You taking it? Yo, Jack, sharp like blades in the skies. Throttle down, silver skates on glass. Both slicing clean like a samurai slash. Grill got the bait lines heavy with dreams. Unlimited vision, plotting schemes. Callers on the deck, calling the plays. LA and GM setting the blaze. Engine growl, yeah, that's our sound. Lake so smooth, feel skybound. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Gunter's villains, Gunter's villains. On the lake, we chillin', thrillin'. LA and GM even Creole too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Gunter's villains, Gunter's villains. Riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Dockside vibes where the stories unfold. Fishtails big, but the crew stays bold. Trophies stacking like chips in a game. Legends of the lake, yeah, they know our name. Life jackets wiped out, neon and black. Cooler on deck, stack to the max. Silver's way cutting the lightning streak. Villains, unique technique. Villains on the water, hearts of gold. Stories told, but the lake's.
So we will have to now play another jam so you guys don't go crazy.
So where I belong, right in hand, the world hums a song. Nature's whisper, her trees so tall, but the fish ain't waiting, they answer the call. Hook the BBL mid-flow, oh man, legends don't plan, they just understand. Out on the lake with the water so still. Paints the water gold, stories untold in my grip, they unfold. Got mud in my boots, got bait in my soul. Each cast a prayer, each catch makes me whole. Skipping stones, making waves, counting blessings, leg behaves. Hook the BBL mid-flow. And the fish in their game.
All right, guys. So, if you guys are on the side of the Dodgers, please, please feel free to type in forget the Jays or Blue Jays, whatever you want to put, and we will utilize that to let the Jays know that we are not on their side. We believe that the Dodgers will win. So forget the Jays, even if, I mean, if you don't even want to type it like that, bro, because that's a lot of letters to put for forget. So you could even just shorthand it and put F the Jays. I don't even know, bro, because we know that it will stand for forget, a wink, wink. F the Jays is what the broadcast is saying, and that right there is a view and a comment that the broadcast stands by. So we will see what happens today, guys. We will see. Tonight, we will crown ourselves a new champion. Preferably, we would like that champion to be the Dodgers. But again, I stand wholeheartedly here before you saying, F the Jays! And we hope that the Dodgers go out there, and we are not looking for a game that is going to be edge of your seat kind of situation. No. We don't want that. We want the Dodgers to go out there and just handle business, end it quickly. Hopefully we don't see any more walking of Shohei, because I know that they like to walk him because they fear him. They fear him, dogs. Let's see. Can I get, oh, bro, you can get a business card, bro. I mean, I don't know if they're called a business card. They're just a card, but I don't know if they're a business card. But yeah, bro. So, my dudes, fish around and find out. And also, F the Jays. Fish around, find out, F the Jays. Stay safe out there, guys. Rob, did you ever answer if you were going to the party?